Biggie.
One, two, is this on?
This goes out to Biggie.
Real American.
Spartans! What is your profession?
What's up, comic fans? We are here. We are here for Monday Night Raw books. Last day in June, last day to get ducks. Both my phone chargers poached out today. It's a good thing one of my phones was almost fully charged. Poached. Feels pretty similar. All right, let's see. I am watching 22's stream right now. Let's see. He's doing a looks like we're doing
There you go. Hashtag Allfather.
doing a
Throw it in
hashtag.
there, and that'll give you a chance at the Baker giveaway, the June Baker giveaway.
There we go. We're
Yes.
gonna answer it. We're
Because
gonna see if we win. I mean, we're not. but
June,
we're gonna see.
Father's Day, Odin's Son, etc. There you
Let's see.
Hashtag
That's
Allfather.
happening.
All right. Let's see. By Odin.
Did have some weird technical difficulties earlier,
So
but
you're
those seem to have
Allfather
cleared
is
up, so that's cool. Camera was all funky, and then
All right. Cool. Let's go
my
into number
media
one.
assets were all funky. But
This is a
we're
movie,
back.
or not a movie. This was a TV show that has been optioned through Paramount Plus. It's called The Ghost Fleet by Dark Horse. It's the synopsis was these two guys had a load they had to like carry on and put them in a dangerous situation. It was not very appealing to me. Go look for the synopsis yourself, because I'm not selling it at all. Very Fine's going for $4 for this book. It's $4. That's what is that cover price? That's close to cover price,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, $3.99.
cool
I
beans.
have no.
Yeah. Either way, it's not.
I mean, how can you really give an alternative for cover? Like, if you walk in and you found it for cover price,
I just made a post on
Whoa,
YouTube.
another
Let's see if
14,
anybody
this is probably in
joins.
$1 mark
Ooh.
somewhere, honestly.
Cliff.
So,
Cliff's in the house. What's up, Cliff?
No alternative for this one.
Joffrey's
I do apologize,
checked
but I
in.
mean, $4.
All right, guys. Sorry, we're at the end of
The one book I'll tell you the book that I was
alternatives.
thinking about. It's called Terror, and it had been optioned as well. And I think Very Fines were sitting at $3 for it. And I still don't think it's a good enough. I didn't think it was a good enough alternative though necessarily
Oh, look
to
at that
really
comic.
throw it out there to have people put eyes
Plus
on it and look at it.
57%.
I did it just for y'all.
Almost
I'm letting y'all know.
60%
but I'm
if we
not gonna
round
put it
up.
on the screen or nothing like that. If you want to know about that one, you can go look it up and find it as well. So there you go. That is the top 10. But don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. There are slabs that are getting there's a slab that's getting given away right now. Dagger Cards in the house. What's going on, homie? Appreciate you. Joffrey in the house. What's going on, Joffrey? Thank you for coming out. Appreciate you. Hashtag Allfather. That gives you a chance to win this here slab, the June Baker giveaway, Ultimate Universe number 1 in 50 CGC 9.8 Virgin variant right there of Odin's Son himself. With that one, Mike. I don't think they want us talking about that one, Mike. All right. Alternative for this one, so I do apologize, but I mean $4.
Damn,
That's
I got
why.
shut out this week.
Because he wants to. Dark Side's Day.
That
Still
is-
weird. Yeah.
That's a bad week.
Oh, freaking Scott got the raw deal on that. Scott got the raw deal.
That's right. I see all you
Oh,
guys
my
going over there,
goodness.
making sure to get into that giveaway. Get in there.
Okay, so I did look at Noctera because that was my first instinct as well. Noctera has actually seen a leap in price. I want to say it's now back to like a $10 book or something like that. And that's the only reason I didn't use Noctera, because I was going to use Noctera. Terrell on that, and because I have more confidence that Nart Terror will make it than that Terror War will, and but it was still more. It was still more expensive. So yeah, that's the only reason I didn't use it. But we're right there in the same. We got the same wavelength there, Baker. We got the same wavelength. Both my phone chargers pooched today. Oh, that's tough luck. So I need to go get new ones in the AM. I hope there are some stores open.
There no stores open on Canada Day. It's not like
Happy
4th of
Canada
July
Day
sales here. You know, like
you shouldn't make somebody work on Canada Day. That's no fun.
Get all the holiday discounts.
Will got shut out. Wow. Cliff on Comics in the house. What's going on, Cliff? Appreciate you coming out. Thank you, sir. We're doing hashtag All Father to give away the June Baker giveaway, and there is his Baker's hashtag or his link right there. Thank you, Dale, for dropping that for Instagram. So yeah, hashtag. Where's that? There it is. I gotta remove that. Come on, StreamYard. You got to do better than this. Hashtag All Father. Hashtag All Father to get a chance at the June.
So guys, while we wait,
giveaway,
since a lot of you are over there in that giveaway, while we wait, we got a new box.
Right.
Starts with S, I believe, this week.
I have too many extra slabs, so I'm giving them all away.
S through B.
Nice. Or giving them away.
We
Apologies. Giving them away.
Book.
Fantastic.
We'll try to get through.
Mr. Rickens says you could use US1 from Marvel. I'm sure it's only going to.
As you can guess with the S's, we are going to get a lot of Spider-Man.
It's only going down. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Should have bought that Milk Bone book. That's my biggest regret in life is that I didn't buy that Milk Bone book. 3G in the house. What's going on, y'all? Thank you for coming out. Appreciate you. Let's see. I guess I'm going to have to buy Milk Bones to get on the list as well. No. There was Kirby goodness at the very beginning. Go for the Kirby. Oh, all right. Baker giveaway. All Father. Let's see. Whenever you're ready, Baker, you let me know. We got 10 people watching. We got 13 entries in.
Come on.
So you let me know when you're ready, and I will pull the trigger on instead
look,
of
I'm
drawing.
You guys. I'm rooting for you.
Let's see. Move this up. No, don't move that up. Remove this first.
I'm rooting for you guys. Somebody.
Hashtag All Father. Cliff on Comics. That milk one could have gotten me a Black Panther first appearance. Yeah. Are you wanting that, Cliff? Cliff, maybe we need to talk. I acquired one of those one per store polybag books the other day. I have no interest in keeping it. So maybe we could do a little trade or something. If you're looking for that book, Cliff, let me know. Hit me up. We can talk. All the things. Let it rip. Cool. Will do.
Let it rip.
Who will win the CGC 9.8 Ultimate Universe number 1 in 50
right,
CGC 9.8? It's none other than Cliff on Comics. You, sir.
Congrats, Cliff.
Go hit up Mr. Michael Baker on IG 95 Heels to claim your prize. Fantastic. Congratulations, Cliff.
Congrats to Cliff. Cliff got it. All right. Let's congrats, Cliff. Ultimate Universe number 1, 9.8 slabbed. All right. Well, I guess while you guys are here, we should do the first duck giveaway. These will be part of the last duck giveaways for this month, because next show we will be doing the duck race. All right, so let's go ahead and share it. And what we got here, guys, is Million Reasons. Why do we have that up? Because our boy Dagger is doing the Million Reasons to Run. I hope I said that right. The Million Reasons Run. There we go. So if you haven't had a chance to share or donate, go ahead and try to do that at some point, and let's help our boy here get up to his standards. I didn't refresh the page since the last time I brought it up, but it looks like it's good. All right. So there we go. So all the info is up there. And we'll go back to here and go ahead and put in hashtag Million Reasons. E-Man, what's up, buddy? No, I never met my twin, but I had a few people actually send me pictures of him. So I do have some photo evidence of the twin. Some amazing stories about that guy too. So that's fun. Pretty awesome. Guys at Heroes Con, there was definitely somebody who looked like me. Cliff and E-Man both saw them. Yeah. And supposedly that dude exists. And there was some like dapping up and be like, "What's up?" And the guy's like, "Who are you?" That was a good story, man. Oh, that is funny. Oh man, that when you told me that story, I was laughing. Yeah, and then I believe Cliff sent me a picture of the guy. I'm too lazy to add all my runs and convert them from miles to kilometers. All right, as long as you're getting some mileage there. Redazzle, what's up? How's it going? Welcome. All right, guys, we'll leave that up there for another, I guess, minute on my end, and then we will spin it. Was your dad a salesman like mine, Will? No, my dad actually was in the military growing up. So I am a brat, a military brat. The Rhino's in the house. What's up, Rising Rhino? The Rhino trying to get me to go on vacation like 5 days before. All good. All good. The little guys say, hi. What's up, little guys? What's up, little dudes? Got a plan of a little trippy trip. Say what's up. Uncle Will in the house. All right, guys. Another like 10 seconds or so, and then we're going to spin this. Yeah, you got to book something while you're on vacation, man. I'm still waiting for some checks to roll in. I got some money coming my way. Once those hit the bank account, then I can start thinking about another vacay. All right. Let's do this, guys. Let's go ahead and spin this. I got my dual screens working today, so I'm over here. You know what I don't have on in the background, though? I don't have Monday Night Raw books on. Dagger, congratulations. Dagger gets a duck. All right. All right, guys. So let's do some housework here. First off, again, guys, if you can, Dagger is doing the Million Reasons run for local hospital. He's trying to raise 2,500. He's about 10% there, almost. So let's help our boy here. If you can't donate, at least share it. Try to get it out there so somebody else who maybe can donate gets it done. Going down the list of stuff to check out. We got the CBC Awards, all right? The nominations are open before we get to the final nominees. So here you go. Nominate your favorite YouTube channels and creators in the 2025 Comic Book Community Awards. And yeah, there's the video if you want to watch it, talking about it. You have until August 2nd. All right, so don't wait till the very end. Finalists are revealed on August 15th. Then the voting starts the day after all the reveals up until October 11th, which I think October 11th, you're talking New York Comic-Con time, I believe. I could be wrong. But I think, what is New York Comic-Con this year? Yes. So that'll be the Saturday of New York Comic-Con. So I will have to have my voting done sometime in August or September. All right. Because definitely that day it's a no-go for me in terms of just in terms of voting. I'm not going to be able to vote during my nephew is a brat too, military that is. Cha-ching. I have checks too coming. Or I too have checks. Congratulations, Daggery. Congratulations to Cliff, who won a slab over on 22's channel. Dale, what's up? Woo-woo. Dale. Dagger. All right, so yeah, again, guys, CBC Awards are up. Those are the details. Go ahead and vote. I am in the tier 2 category right now, 500 to 999 subscribers. I guess you could do best live stream, best comic book show. I guess if you had to put it together, I don't know, guys. There's a lot of things, a lot of things to get nominated for. Sheesh. All right, let's keep cleaning house here. We do have Comics Curing Cancer. Getting back to using my dual screens again. Yeah, C3 is happening, guys. Remember to keep in mind there will be the you can donate at any time to C3. You can come here, figure out what they do. They are linked up now with the American Cancer Society, so that's cool. They have merch. You know, they'll do their annual auctions soon. There is the art book. All the art books. Good stuff. There's some Heroes Con pictures. There's Lou Ferrigno with Royal Collectible with their art book, the A cover. Only 300 of those. This foil is also part of the art cover. Art book that was limited to 25, and then they had some metal covers that were limited to 10. This one right here, the Ghost Rider by Austin LeMay, that's sold out. And the Matt Wilson, I think, is almost sold out. And look, the hologram cover sold out, the holofoil. So very cool stuff going on there. C3, push my video. I made it in hopes to push them out. I don't usually ask to share my videos with this one. I hope people see. All right. Man, where is Christina Payne when you need her? Let's see. Let me find E-Man's video. Probably would be easier if I just went to Instagram since you put it in the IG. In the meantime, while we look for that, for those of you who were here last week, you know that I'm giving away a CGC free premium membership. Only thing you have to do is, well, you got to do two things. One, you got to be at the show where I give it away, or you have to have earned an entry before that. So I do have some people who already have earned entries. Matt, Christina, Bobby, Joe, Roscoe, Dagger, Swag, Under the Cowl, so Kirby, Vogs, Alex, Comic Addicts, Melodope, Naman, and Dale have all earned entries into the CGC free premium membership. We will be doing a duck later. You will have the option of entering for the prize pack or using that duck for a CGC entry onto the wheel to win this guy. So definitely stick around if you want a shot at a free premium CGC membership. All right. And now I just have to find E-Man's video. Any questions out there about what you got to do? Or there it is. There is the video. And let me I want to grab that for future. I want to grab that link so I have it for future shows. All right. So yeah, guys, go over there and watch that video. I'd play it here, but I don't want to steal those views. But here's what you're looking for, guys. Here's what you're looking for. There you go. So yeah, go check the video out. By the way, guys, E-Man is a great dude. Got to meet him at Heroes Con for the first time. We basically put the bar to sleep, but in a good way. Like, we hung out, we talked, we had a good time. Pretty sure Scotty Young was at the bar while we were there. So, and you know what's missing from... You know what's missing from this this video is this thumbs up. Think we're at 50. Boom. Also, guys, sub up. 743 subscribers is not enough for the talent that this man has. So go ahead and give him that. And here, I'll give you just a little sneak preview. No volume, but look at this. Look at this reel. Look at the action he catches. And look at the purpose and how he speaks. I don't even, right? And there's no volume on, but you can tell that he is very serious about the message. He could have said bibbity bobbity boo right now, but I feel like he's got an important thing to say. There's the C3 guys. So yeah, guys, definitely check out this video. Check out the message. We're good. My good phone just ran out of juice. No, Dagger. No. Best hair in the business. That's what they say. Video looks good. It does look good, doesn't it? All right, guys. So let's, I do need to get through some books. Right? Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like, right? It was good hanging out with me. No, it was, but yeah, no, we had a really good time. It was a pleasure to meet you, my brother. I can't wait till the next time I see you so we can hang out a little bit more. What's funny is, I'm walking out of the con. It's part of my Heroes Con video. It's going to be towards the end of it. I still haven't put it out. And we're literally talking about like the best things and the worst things. And I forget if it was either Cliff. Was it Cliff? Or was it Izzy? One of them said E-Man, and then I turned my phone around, my camera, and he's right there. It was like kismet. It was ridiculous. But yeah. It's always Cliff. All right. Just so you know, Ryan, we already did the million reasons, but the next hashtag will be coming up. And we're going to make that one very soon. Very soon. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to set it up right now while we're all talking. All right, so I'm going to show off a few books because this is Monday Night Raw books. And, well, I need to get through some books so I can see what's in this box that I have sitting here. What I will say is the first book I took out, I was like, oh, this is a banger. So I'm pretty happy about that. This is definitely one of the first signatures I got. And yeah, I dig it. This is probably the second Mark Bagley signature I got, but this is Ultimate Spider-Man number 6, signed by Mark Bagley. Pretty dope. You got Spidey's eye here, and then you see the gray gargoyle right up in there. So, dope book. Needs a new bag and board, by the way. This bag and board's looking pretty toasted. Hey! It was great hanging out at Heroes Con. You got a great book done there. So it was awesome. Nope, Duck Race is always the first Monday of the new month. So tonight we're just giving away some ducks. Next week we will be doing the Duck Race. Yeah, Jim Shooter, guys. In case you didn't hear, Jim Shooter passed away. He did not make it to Heroes Con because he was sick. So it looks like whatever was wrong with him just hit him hard and fast. Not quite sure how long he was sick beforehand, going into that, coming into Heroes Con. But yeah, it definitely struck really fast. So sad, definitely sad. So rip Jim Shooter. Definitely kind of a blow, right? He was definitely editor for a while, especially while Stan Lee went to go do Hollywood, right? So it hurts a little bit, but yep, exactly. But he did a great job. Unfortunately, as comic collectors, we're getting to an age where these guys are getting older, and sometimes things do happen. Oof, yeah, that sucks too. That just sucks. But yeah, it was a pleasure, guys. The good part about Heroes Con is getting to meet guys like Mr. Eakins and E-Man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Continuing on, we have Marvel, Ultimate Spider-Man number 7. So that's pretty cool. I really enjoyed the some of the Ultimate stuff. Ultimate number 11, Bendis and Bagley, I think, did a really cool job on this series. Sometimes the art was a little bit crazy, but once you got used to Bagley, it was fine. Here's issue number 13. Here's issue number 20. This has the World Trade stamp on it, if you will, with the ribbon. So, here we go. We got some Ultimate Comics Spider-Man Venom. So we got Ultimate Comics Spider-Man 22. Now I want to check because that might be the first Venom appearance. I'm sure somebody out there knows. And guys, we will be doing another duck spin in approximately 4 minutes. That one, you will have the opportunity to either take a duck. You know what? We're gonna make it a double. You get double entries on the next one. You will get a duck into the next duck race, and you will get an entry on the wheel for the CGC free premium membership. So definitely stick around. I stole that from a fellow YouTuber. All right, number 22 does not appear to have anything special going on about it, except that it is going up in price. We're just going to move this to the second screen. Boom. So if you see me looking like that, looking at my second screen. Last recorded the sale of this book was $3, which is a trend up of almost 3.36%. I was gonna say almost 4%, but if you round that, it actually rounds down to 3%. Most common sales are $8, so it looks like somebody got a steal for $3 on this book. There are no slabs out there of this book. Well, let's not say there's no slabs, just no real slabs have been sold, and the highest known value of this book was $18 in 2021. It is a pretty dope cover, and so yeah, I think that's what it's got. Sarah Pichelli was on this book along with Justin Ponsor. Sad thing about Ponsor was he also has passed away from cancer, which I'm pretty sure is the same thing that Jim Shooter passed away from, was cancer. So cancer sucks. That's the long and short of it. I met Justin Ponsor at New York Comic Con about 2 or 3 years before he passed, and yeah, he was delightful. He was a really cool guy, really nice. Kids are thirsty for more cold water. I mean, who doesn't love cold water? If you love hot water, then you should just make tea. Yeah, I thought you meant Dave Parker. So, yeah, that's crazy though. Pretty good player. He was a pretty good player. That's why we need to come together for C3. Yeah. And I mean, cancer advancements are being made every day, honestly. And one of the things sometimes holding it back is the funding, right? So the more funding we can put into cancer research, the quicker we start to come up with cures for all. And there's all sorts of cancers, right? So you may solve one cancer, but that doesn't solve all the cancers, right? So each time we still have to be vigilant to find a cure for the next cancer going down the list. All right. So next up we got Ultimate Comic Spider-Man number 23. Nice little homage, right? You got Miles here throwing his suit in the trash can. Right. Is that 50 that has ASM 50 that has a similar thing? Then next up we have issue number 24 of Ultimate Comic Spider-Man. Right, David Marquez is on this book as the artist. He also does the cover. This is in 2013. Justin Ponsor on the book as well. All right, and that is the end of the Ultimate books that I have in this box. I really do have to find all my Ultimates and put them all into one single box. And again, like I was saying, guys, like, yeah, we really have to, like E-Man is saying, we really have to support C3 because if you don't find a cure for cancer, it just means more and more people are gonna die. And I don't mean to say that in a matter-of-fact way, but there's a lot of lives that can be saved if we try to do our part. And doing your part doesn't mean always spending money on cancer research, because not everybody has money. But it means sharing, right? C3 rolls around, go ahead and tag them on your Instagram, mention them in your YouTube, put them on your X or Twitter, put it out on your Facebook. Tell your friends who are just comic collectors that, hey, come check out, the stream. So, second phone lost Wi-Fi. Third one is a charge. How many phones do you have? My goodness, my man. No, that's awesome. That is awesome. All right. So for some reason, guys, and I don't know why, and I'll share. Let me share this. Lenticular covers do not garner a lot of cash. So this is the first appearance of the Iron Spider, Aaron Davis. It says there, and you see it's a lenticular cover. When you open these up, and the funny thing is the back, which is an ad, also sort of kind of lenticular. But here you go. Sometimes people try to rip this off and sell it as a non-lenticular. The only thing is barcode is on the lenticular cover. So this is the first appearance, like I said, of the Iron Spider. Goes for around $5, trending down. A lot of times with these lenticular covers, if you get them graded, you'll get like a 9.9 or a 10 just because they hold up, right? Because they're lenticular. But if we look at the other books here, let's see. There's the second printing of this book, and the second printing of this book goes for a lot more. So if you can find this guy right here, the second printing, you'll do all right. Second printing seems to go for a little bit more. Last sale, which was December of 2024, and granted it's a CGC 9.2, went for $21. But right here you see most common raw, $40. Most common slab, $68. Right, and when I say find this book, I mean like you got to find it in like $1 bin or a $5 bin. For some reason, there's a weird sale here that says $130, very fine. That was all the way back in 2020. It's when people were going goo goo gaga over books, right? A 9/8 slab is only going for $68, right? Yeah, that's it. But I have that book in lenticular, and then I do have the raw, which is last sale was $8 a couple of days ago. I paid $1 for my copy. So let's see. Oop. $1. There it is. So, but it's weird how the lenticulars. I mean, I understand it. Lenticulars hold up better, so they're not worth as much. If you can find a minty copy of a non-lenticular, then it's worth a little bit more. Let's see who's here. Chop. What's up, Chop and Jop? CBB, comic book bestie, Chop and Drop. Daniel in the house. Let's see. That's why I ride my bike for sick kids with cancer and donate when I can. There you go. So yeah, guys. And we showed it before, but go ahead and check out Dagger and the work he's doing for sick kids. Link should be in the description right now. Not enough phones. Living that off the grid life. 3 cell phones that work when they want to. The cells work, the charges don't work right. Yeah, that always sucks when you try to charge your phone and it doesn't work right. I tried to charge old phone I had. I've had it for a couple of years now, and I was going to use it as like a backup camera, and it's not charging at all. Like it started to charge, and then it was like, nah, I'm done. Everybody's saying what's up. Ha ha. But that's not important. That's funny. That's funny. There you go. Make sure to check out Dagger. That's right. Dagger's doing some good things. There you go. You see? Yeah, chargers. It's always hard sometimes to keep these things charged. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, guys, it's that time. CGC giveaway time. Go ahead and enter that hashtag in. Remember, if you win this duck, well, if you win this little drawing right now, you get a duck for the duck race next week, and you get an entry into the giveaway. There's 2 ways to win. Get an entry in the giveaway before the giveaway, or be at the giveaway. So those are the only ways to actually win. So this is the only entry we're giving away right now on this show tonight, at least until I feel differently about it. So if you want another entry, or you want your first entry into the CGC premium membership, I believe that's valued at $128, let's say $130, then go ahead and enter that. Into that. Into that. All right. As I stare blankly at the screen. There you go. All right. So we'll leave that up for a few minutes so you can go ahead and enter. In the meantime, we have Sinister Six Reborn, Spider-Man number 235 Legacy. It's a pretty cool team. The Spot, the Hobgoblin, Sandman, Black Suit Spidey. Maybe that's Venom. I don't know. The female Elektra and the female Beetle. That's the vibe I'm getting from this team. So let's see. I do have my cover price open. This is a second printing, by the way. So let's see. Most times I don't get the second printings unless it means something. Probably bought this out of a bin somewhere. So let's see. There it is. Oscar Balzadua, second printing. Last recorded sale was a year ago. Well, more than a year ago. $20 though. So not a lot of people looking for this book. But for some reason, it sold for $20. Now I just have to wait until it's my time to strike like a cobra. Also, you guys didn't see any of that because it was not up on the screen. So there it is. I'll bring it back. Here you see last sale was $20. Second printing, all that good stuff. We'll skip ahead because the next book we have is 236. So you can see I'm trying to fill out this run of Spider-Man. Still Bendis Balzadora doing the art. Balzadua. $8 sale on this one. Again, this doesn't say there's anything too crazy about it. I just think these Miles is, popular. So some of these Miles books are gonna pop just a little bit. And that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and check on this chat. See if anybody said anything. Dagger said hi. Let's see. Hi to Cliff and Chop. Having a moment. Everybody having a moment. All right. All good. Okay, and remember, guys, if you win this drawing, you get a duck and you get an entry into the CGC Premium membership. If it was not a CGC, it was a dad joke. I'm not going to say it. It's like it rhymes with poop. Actually, it doesn't rhyme with poop, but it would be poop. Add a T to the end. All right. And quick channel update. I am at 797 subscribers, which is funny because it's been fluctuating back and forth the last couple of days. I've been at 797, 798. I may have dreamt it. I thought it said 799 at one point, but right now we are back to 797, which is funny. All right, let's see. Alex is in the house. What's up? What's up, Alex? Make sure to put in that hashtag CGC giveaway if you want in. Let me check. Let's see where we're at. We're at 6 entries, which is pretty close to who's winning. You should have hit a G a long time ago. Thank you, brother. We're working on it. We'll get there someday. And it doesn't have to be anytime soon. Would be nice. I don't even know what I would do if I hit 1,000. I guess I'd have to make more content. I don't know. All right, next book up, we have Spider-Man 240. Bendis, Farewell to Miles. So you got Bendis, Balzadua, Pichelli, Martin, and Ponsor on this book. All right. like pirate ship sounds like a pile of. Yeah, man. If we had 1,000, we pop some bottles. How's that? How is that? I am less than 20. I am less than 20 to 1K. Don't ask me how I did it. You did it because you put out like 6 videos a day, and that's a lot. But kudos to you, and it was for a good cause. You're doing good things, Dagger, and when you do good things happen to good people. So let's put it that way. 240. That might have been Bendis's last book on Spidey title. I don't know. What was Michael Bendis' last Spider-Man comic? Yep, 240. So that's what this one is, guys. This was Brian Michael Bendis' last Spider-Man book. Good run, Brian Michael Bendis. Will speaks facts. Good things come to those that do good things. You hope. You always hope. That means I have to play Madden all day to get a G. All day. You got to do a season a day. Season a day. That's how you get there. All right, we got Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse #1. Looks like Ralph Macchio on this one. Flaviano on the art, plus a special presentation of Spider-Man #1, Miles Morales' first story in the Marvel Universe. This is a variant edition. I have no idea when I picked this book up. I knew I had it. I just Enter the Spider-Verse #1. Let's take a look. See if we can find this book. Yes, do it. Is this the Walmart variant? Because it says up here, it says #1 variant edition, but the A cover looks the same. So I have no idea what makes this the variant edition. Let's see. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah, this is the Walmart version. At least that's what it looks like. That's cool. That probably explains how I got it. All right. Ooh. Gotta run and get some groceries. I'll catch you on the flip side. Stay frosty, everyone. Yes. Have a good one, Alex. Good seeing you, brother. Go get those groceries. Gotta eat. Gotta eat. That's why Will's going to be a star. I have no idea why it would be a star. Come on, guys. Stop it. You guys are cool, though. I like you guys. Let's go ahead and share this real quick, and then we'll do the we'll pull for the 2 prizes, or the not even prizes, the 2 non-prize prizes. All right, so we have the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse #1, the Walmart edition. It's a $10 book, says here. It's trending up a little bit. Slab, it's a $100 book and a 9.8. That's crazy. Yeah, here we see issue 1. That's a $6 book. So this one does carry just a little bit more value. It has a preview though of the first Miles Morales Spidey book that was coming out after Bendis's run was done. So the reboot, if you will. Yeah, if you get a 9.8. This book here seems to, the animation variant, that one seems to hold. It has got like a slight Todd McFarlane homage kind of deal going on. Not quite, but the same layout, if you will. A 9.6 slab went for $100. So a 9.8 goes for $309. Good Lord. Highest known sale was 3 years ago. A 9.8 went for $450. Hey man, keep an eye out for that book. If you can find this animation variant, which isn't even a ratio or anything, so you could have probably bought this right off the rack for cover price. That's crazy. Let's catch up on the chat a little bit. I'm just spreading the word to help him get a bit boost. There we go. Yes. Hashtag Rhino Comics. The Rhino's in the house, guys. For all your sporting needs, go check him out. He does all the football. He does the UFL. I was like, USFL? Nope. UFL. He does the European League football, EFL, Canadian League football. He'll cover the NFL when it's NFL time. Sometimes your boy's on that channel. So just give Rising Rhino a little shout out. Go check him out when you get a chance. These days, you know, Mondays, he might be checking up on us when the football season starts around this time because he'll be off doing Monday Night Football, you know. So for those of you who don't have a way to watch the game, go check out Rhino and he'll give you the play-by-play. He does everything pretty much. Yep. He does everything pretty much all the time and does it pretty well. What else do we have here? We got some weird stuff. We got Spider-Man 2099, right? And this is Peter David was on this. Rest in peace, Peter David. I always do that. So 9, another Peter David book. This is number 20. Cool covers. Will Sliney on the art here. I'm not sure if he did the cover art, but I know he was there. And we got some cool books coming up. We got some Web of Spider-Man coming up. But let's do the second duck giveaway. Remember, there's usually 3 giveaways during the show. So this is the second one. And we're going to run a little bit past 11. Again, guys, you got to go to bed. You go to bed. But we are going to do a little later show today. We did one last week, too. So we'll do it. This is what happens when you have a lot of free time on your hands. All right, guys, we're going to draw this. Let's go. There you go. Checking on the Argos Canadian Football League with Rising Rhino. Dale, darling. All right, so Dale gets the double dinger. Dale's getting a second entry. I think he's getting a second entry. Let's see. Dale, are you on the... Yep, Dale was the last person to win an entry into the thing. So Dale has two spots on the wheel for the CGC Premium membership. And Dale gets his first duck. So next week, guys, we will definitely be doing the duck race, and we may possibly be giving away this CGC Premium membership. At earliest, it will be next Monday. At latest, maybe the Monday after that. I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to hear about bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Rhino is the channel to follow if you're a sports fanatic. He's on top of the games. That's right, Chop. Look at that, man. Chop, we got to hire you to be the marketing person. Nice. Thought you're getting groceries. Oh, yeah. All the congratulations. Yes, Chop. Chilling here, watching The Mandalorian with the nephews. Nice. Season 1, Season 2. You watching The Mandalorian / Grogu? Don't let Sven enter. Of course, Righto. Keep doing what you do. Crushing it. And let's see. Oh, yeah, Dale got 2. You got your 2, Dale. You got your 2. I don't have the clip, but you got your 2, Dale. So there you go. All right. Let's go ahead and keep the party going, guys. Like I said, we got some let me take the banner off the screen because that is no longer the right banner. Can't wait till the next time, bro. Hope to make it to Heroes Con next year. Me too. You never know. Between now and then, you never know what's going to happen. But I also hope to make it to Heroes Con again. It was a pleasure to see everybody there. It was dope. I got my 2. Yes. And guys, make sure to check out E-Man's video. I'm going to put it in the chat again. Very cool. So make sure to check that out. Would that be Dale got his 4? He got his 2 on 22 stream, and now he's got his 2 here. No, those are 2 separate 2s. It's 2, hence 22. But not 2 plus 2 is 4, because it's 2 for 22 and 2 for Cup of Comics. So those are 2 separate 2s. You know what I'm saying? Got a plan on it. Getting that ka-ching. Yeah. And we already we chilled. We had those beverages. We just need too many. No, we need 2 more. There we go. Way too many 2s. All right, guys. So we have Web of Spider-Man number 32, that famous cover. You know, this is Craven's hunting him. This is that famous cover where he's coming out of the muck. I think I paid $12 for that. I'm going to sneeze. Yeah. I know. I tried not to sneeze. That was just weird. All right. So I think I paid 12. The ticket says 15. That was maybe one of the first books I ever negotiated on. I might have been able to get it for 10 if I wasn't so young and naive back in those days. Had I met Mark before that. Still not a bad price to pay for the book, supposedly, because it looks like the book goes for a little bit more. This is a classic cover by Mike Zeck. Mike Zeck is usually at Heroes Con and New York Comic Con. So I got to start carrying this book around with me, get it autographed. Last sale was $32 2 days ago. So not bad. Looks like a 9.6 slab goes for $111. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of recorded sales, so this book is heavily bought on the internet. A 9.8 goes for $263 on this cover. A 9.8 in October 7th of 2021 went for $570. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm going to say this is like a near mint copy. I see... Yeah, I see like 2 color... I see 2... spine ticks. Yeah, I see 3. And let's say 4 spine ticks. So this is definitely not a 9.8. But this could be a 9-ish candidate. Whatever. So $36 seems like a really good estimation. But anyway, I guess a solid investment for $12. A Fair Pour went for $17 last year. So not bad. Not bad. So that's Web of Spider-Man 32. Let's see. And the joke flew right over his head once he started to explain it. Would that be Dale got his? I mean, I knew the joke. I just didn't agree with it. All right. That's it.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. My first con will be strictly just meeting awesome peeps, and I plan on bringing my son so we can share the experience together. He has been a pinnacle of life and channel. Yeah, and the channel, right? So that's awesome. No, that's what you should do. I think that's a lot of guys who came, I think, with the plan. Who came with the plan of like filming and stuff ended up, a lot of times filmed themselves not filming because they were too busy hanging out with everybody and meeting everybody and having a great time. So I think, when you come out to an event like that, definitely take the moment, inhale. Yeah, just live in that moment, don't don't take it for granted, and the best thing to do is enjoy it. This year, like my first year at Heroes Con, I definitely got like a lot more video. I was just more concerned with it. And this year I just kind of went with it. And even though I was hanging out with other people and I could have been like, hey, do this, do that for me. Or, I'm going to record this. Let's do it this way, that way. That it wasn't my focus this year. I just wanted to be in the moment. So that was fun. And I mean, I still have a video coming out, still working on it. So it'll get out eventually. You just had to go there. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's kick it in with some more Web of Spider-Man. We got Web of Spider-Man number 61, Dragon Man, roasted by Dragon Man. That's funny. The non-mutant cosmic superhero, Web of Spider-Man. This stinks. We got Web of Spider-Man number 73. Maybe needs a new bag and board because that just stuck to the other one. Special surprise guest star, right? I mean, come on, it's the Human Torch. You can just say with the Human Torch. Special surprise villains, the Headmen. All right, yeah, so you got to definitely tell us who the Headmen are because, if you didn't put their names in there, we don't know who they are. Art Attack, part 1 of 4. Special surprise romance, and it points to Aunt May. So she's probably dating that guy in the background with the glasses. This issue, special surprise scripter. Plus an extra special surprise guest appearance of one of the Uncanny X-Men. Plus a few special surprise cameo appearances. Cover surprise, cover inker. Siviak and Al Milgrom. So that's a lot of surprises in the book. That's probably why I ended up buying it because I was like, there's so many surprises. Roadhouse. Art Attack 2 of 4. Here's introducing the Avant-Garde. So there you go. Ew. There's roaches on the cover. Ew. So that's Web of Spider-Man 74. And then we got Web of Spider-Man number 90. The hologram cover. And this is the silver cover. And then we have the second print gold. Yes, no, this isn't like dirty. It's It's the silver and gold. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Let's see. I am interested. Web of Spider-Man. Issue number 90. Seeing if there's anything that comes up about this being special in any way. Besides for just being the these books never sell for much. The only one that really sells is the ASM 360, I think it's 361 version, which is the first Miguel O'Hare, Spider-Man 2099. First appearance of a Venomized Galactus, 30th anniversary issue. I didn't even know there was a Venomized Galactus in this issue. That's crazy. All right. A slab 9.8 goes for $87. Roaches. Just food for the Spidey. Forecast calls for a feeding frenzy. Oh, man. I would have never thought of that. What do we got here? We got Maximum Carnage, part 10 of 14. This is issue number 103 of Web of Spider-Man. Inside Venom at the Mercy of Carnage. Man, I didn't play a lot of it because it was frustrating, but the Maximum Carnage game was that was rough. I don't know. Anybody out there play Maximum Carnage? Because I feel like that was a tough game to play. Yeah, especially when you're a kid, it's just frustrating. But there were a lot of games. The Turtle game, Battletoads, the second Super Mario Brothers, even the first Super Mario Brothers. If you didn't know the right tunnels to go down, oh, man. I mean, after a while, you could beat it in a couple of minutes, right? But the first few go-rounds, oh. Yes, those are definitely like covers you want to have. You want to collect those. There we go. You know what? That's starting to come back to me. Starting to make sense. All right, I'm gonna seal these. There was a time when I didn't use the little adhesive strip, but got to close up those comics. We have the annual here. This is Web of Spider-Man annual number 7, part 3 of the Vibranium Vendetta. I believe this was a crossover with Iron Man and Black Panther. This is a Larson cover here. This is it, the fateful finale plus origins of the Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, and Venom. 64 pages of goodness. This was only like $2.99, right? $2. $2 for the annual. 1991. This came out in 1991. Imagine if comics were like just $2 these days. Now they're like $5, $6. I mean, eventually they're gonna price themselves out of the market, you know. But comics are just they're more of a marketing tool now these days than a money-making venture. But I think once they realize that, maybe they're never going to bring the prices back. But still, Battletoads pissed me off so much. I actually enjoyed Super Mario Bros. 2. That fact that Luigi could double jump and the princess could glide. Yes, I mean they all had powers, right? That was great. You know that game. The game engine that they used, that was originally supposed to be a different game. And then I guess the game got scrapped and they used it for Super Mario Bros. 2, which is awesome. We got Web of Spider-Man number 7. I think this is the second volume. But you got this dope Craven cover here. Like, look at that. Go get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Right? Like, Look, he's got blood splatter on his. Oh man, that's nightmare fuel. Honestly, guys, that is nightmare fuel. Yeah, Maximum Carnage on the older systems was a really rough game to get through. The final battle at the end of the game, we died 17 times before finally finishing it, right? I mean, you can only die so many times before you're like, ah, Khan. All right. Oh, man, if you never read this, guys, this was a good one. I almost believed in Nick Spencer, and then I didn't. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Like, this was a good series. It focused on, Boomerang and the rest of these guys, Electro, Beetle. Oh man, it was a good series. It was fun. It was well written, well done. I think we're almost done with the Spider-Man books in this box. But we got the Superior Foes of Spider-Man number 2. Some reason I'm missing issue number 3. And this is issue number 4. This is after Jim Lee by Paolo. So, and then we go from issue number 4 all the way to issue number 16. And this really focused, a lot of it was actually focused on Boomerang. So it was an interesting take. It was a really fun book. That is the look Joe gave me during our last fight. Here was a good one. This is from 91. The Deadly Foes of Spider-Man. Alone they were defeated, but now they've joined forces. This was a little bit more serious in tone, not as hokey as the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Was the Deadly Foes of Spider-Man. This, I believe, was the first crossover between the 616 and Miles. Brian Michael Bendis came back on this. Sarah Pichelli, Justin Ponsor. What was weird, well, not weird, when they wrote this book, I think they said that before they wrote this book, they pretty much said that the Ultimate Universe would never cross over with the Marvel 616. And as we all know, that didn't happen. I mean, that's true. You're not supposed to talk about it. You're not supposed to talk about it. So this book actually, guys, has 2 covers. There's the Unmasked, which is cover A, and then there's a second printing where they have masks on. Something they did back in those days. $6 book. The mask one is a $25 book. That's the second printing with the mask. You guys can't see any of this, can you? All right, so here you go. You got the mask book right here. So, and I have the Unmasked. So this is cover A. That's the second printing right there. And let's see. At one point, this was a hot book. The highest known value was $260 back in 2021 on 9.8, sold for $260. This is a $7 book, let's say. So not bad. Here's a free book I got. Let's see if there's any notes about this. First meeting of Miles Morales and Peter Parker. All right. We got Spidey #1, Halloween Comic Fest. So that's a freebie. Oh, look, I got 2 of them. Yay. And then we got Spider-Man and the X-Men. I don't even remember this series. Maybe that's why I only have 1 issue. What else we got? Yeah, we got another book. This is the Battle Lines variant of the Superior Octopus, #1. Battle Lines. Battle Lines was a pretty decent game, fun game, mobile game. No longer exists. Did not last very long, but there was some cool art in that game. So there you go. Ooh. I'm gonna seal the book up. If you want to see some really cool art on covers, I guess like really cool digital art, I would definitely check out Spider-Woman, the Carlo Pacheco series. I think this was volume 6, maybe volume 7. But the covers were pretty cool. This is actually right side up. That is it upside down. See if the hair wasn't like that, it'd be cool. It's like superhero landing onto a beam. But no, this is right side up. Free is the best twins. Love twins. Love twins. Free is the best price for anything. All right. I love some free 99. All right. Next book. I'm trying to get through all the Spider-Man books before I let you guys go. That is my evil plan. I think there's something about the next book. Nothing big. Probably like a minor key. It is a $10 book, so that's cool. According to cover price. We have Edge of Spider-Verse #4. I don't see. Look, I paid $1 for it. Yay. $1. Edge of Spider-Verse #4. Yeah, there's no notes on it in here. Last sale was $7. Not trending at all. Most common. I'm not sure. I feel like if I went on Key Collector, they may tell me something.
Want to get back?
No. I was doing Duo earlier, Duolingo. So I was trying to do an ad because I was still in the app. I'm like, nope, get out of here. Edge of Spider-Verse. I believe it's issue #2 is the big one from this. That's the one with Gwen Stacy, first appearance of Spider-Gwen, which, as we know, was a big money book. Was even bigger money when the Spider-Man film was out. There is an era version of that book too. That's crazy. Yeah, there's nothing too key about it. Issue #5 is the first appearance of Penny Parker, who has that droid or robot that she uses to fight. So I think just because that's an Edge of Spider-Verse book, that's why it's in the $10 range. I knew my spidey senses were tingling for a reason. All right, well, that was all of the Spider-Man books out of here. So let's see. Guess we can share a few more. because why not? We have another free book. We have The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. And this is right out of Comic Fest. So this is the free books they give away for Halloween. Let's go ahead and seal this up. Again, another book I didn't seal. Should start using that. And I did grab 2 of those. So here's the other one. So 2 Unbeatable Squirrel Girls. And then we actually got the real Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Number 1 that we paid money for. But issue 20 is pretty cool. I believe this is a Kubert homage. And for some reason, it is in the bag upside down. What do we got here? We got Starbrand versus Starbrand. This is issue number 9, guest starring Night Mask. Of course, it's a dream. This is a Kirby-esque cover. And yeah, it is something. Newsy. So put that over there. And then we have the Legendary Star-Lord, number 7. These are just random comics now. No rhyme or reason to anything happening here. Much more S do we have? Oh. Now let's just finish off the S's while we're here, okay, guys? Here's a book that was big, and then it wasn't, because they canceled the show they were watching. Strange Academy, number 1. I should have 1 through whatever, but for some reason it skips from 1 and goes to 10. These are written by Scotty Young, by the way. So Humberto Ramos. This was an appearance of a new character, Gas Lamp. So for a while, this was a $15 book. I'm sure now it's down to $5 or whatever. Strike Force, Morituri. Let's go random books. But then we have the War of the Realms Strike Force, the Land of the Giants. This Strike Force had Captain America, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Joe Jusko. We got Super Pro Special Edition number 1. So not the regular cover. This is the special edition. Oh, and then we got a classic. I paid $1 for this. This is Supervillain Team Up, Dr. Doom and the Savage Submariner. The bombastic battle that you demanded. A duel of titans. 25 center. Number 1. Nope, number 4. Excuse me. Number 4, not number 1. We got Tales from the Age of the Apocalypse. That's a square bound right there. Pretty thick. I think I paid 50 cents for this guy. And then we got Tales to Astonish starring the Submariner, issue number 12. This is from 1980. Bonus, a new solo tale of the Vision. Newsy, by the way. Submariner versus some giant claw guy. Oh, there's some writing on the back. Versus Yellow Clam. Says this guy's name is Yellow Clam. Avengers number 205. That's not what this is. But this is probably from Avengers 205, reprint of that. Bought for $3, flea market. Very fine, $3.80 versus Yellow Clam. Those are the notes. That's how it was sold to me. All right, guys. It's getting late, and we should probably do the last duck until next week when we actually do the ducks. So we're gonna do hashtag the last duck. All right, guys. So go ahead and put that in. I won't keep you around too much longer. Whoever's left, go ahead and put in hashtag the last duck. Earn a duck for next week's duck race. The last duck. The last duck. Let's duck. The last duck tonight. Look at this Taskmaster. I don't want this guy coming after me. I will gladly take the other Taskmaster. This one's just jacked. Don't want that Taskmaster coming at me. Thanos number 13. Variant edition. This series was hot for a minute. This is the fourth printing of Thanos number 13. Thanos number 18. Thanos wins. Thanos wins. Then recently we had another Thanos series. Gamora on the cover, young Gamora. Thanos and his obsession with death. We have the most malicious comic ever, Thanos Death Notes. Little film movie cover there. Thanos Legacy. I think I put this because I planned on having this autographed. So it says Jerry Dugan, Corey Smith, Dave Johnson. Those are the creators on the book. Dave Johnson did the cover. This is Thanos Legacy number 1. The Cosmic Ghost Rider versus cover. So this is the E cover. Got Punisher blasting people in space. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Thanos, Smash of the Titans. Little Thanos and Hulk action there. Everybody else fell asleep. I know. That's good. Thanos, Return of the Mad Titan. Thanos, the Illuminati secret revealed. Put him to sleep with all the books. All right, so next week we'll start off with Thing. Thing number 1. Or Thing number 2. I don't know. Yes, Ghost Rider. Who doesn't love Ghost Rider? Right? All right, let's go ahead and spin this. And then we're out of here. 3-way battle. Dagger, Joffrey. But Joe Michaels wins. The adventurous Joe manages to pull out the last second come from behind duck. And for Joe, that's Joe's third duck of the night, of the month. All right, so guys, next week we'll do the duck race. Speaking of comics, did you ever get through the box you got from me? No. No. Nope, still sealed. We will open it eventually. I am so far behind on everything, honestly, but we will get to it. We will get to it. You knew I should have timed him out. No. Yeah, no, I'm just so far behind in everything, but we will get there. I got to get this Heroes Con video out, and then I'm going to start Heroes Con. I got to catch up on the books I've been reading, and then we got to get videos of all the stuff, all the packages I have. So I've definitely got enough stuff for content. It's just actually getting to it. But all right, comic fans, I think it's time to go. You know how we peace out here, though, right?
Biggie. Uh-huh.
1, 2, is this on?
This goes out to you.
Real American.
Spartans! What is your profession?
All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. As always, it has been a pleasure to have you guys here. Dagger, Joe, Joffrey, whoever else is still out there as I yawn. It's getting late. But yeah, thank you for being here, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side. Deuces, peace. We're out. Ching. See you next week when we're going to do the Duck Ring.